Hi, my name is Todd Frederking.
And I am Chris Kelso, and you are tuning in to Your Home Houston, where last week we had the pleasure of interviewing our Mayor of Houston, Mayor Annise Parker.
We had a lot of great conversation, and what's to follow is some highlights of that great conversation. Once again, thank you for watching Your Home Houston. My name is Todd Frederking.
And I am Chris Kelso. Stay tuned.
Well, we're doing it deliberately. We're also doing it organically. People have to understand that a lot of the money available for R&D in alternative fuels or alternative energy is coming from the traditional petroleum sector, which has fairly deep pockets and a lot of money to invest right now. But in addition to being the oil and gas capital of the world, we are also the wind energy capital. And there's a concentration of wind energy firms. We're trying to reach out to biofuels companies as well. So we're deliberately trying to expand our footprint in the energy sector. In fact, we just launched, with the help of some nonprofit and private sector partners, the Total Energy Conference. So next year we're going to try to be the go-to place to talk about the range of energy resources that are available. Not just be known for oil and gas and the Offshore Technology Conference and things like that, but the Total Energy Conference as well. I have a full-time sustainability coordinator for the City of Houston whose job it is to seek out best practices in terms of sustainability. So we're helping to build the private sector, but as a city, we're also looking for opportunities to take advantage of green technologies, and there's some really exciting things that we're doing. Well, the City of Houston itself is the largest municipal purchaser of renewable energy. We get about a third of our energy needs met by wind. We are one of the fastest growing cities in terms of LEED certification for buildings. We're building greener. The City of Houston and I were recently acknowledged by the U.S. Conference of Mayors and received their top Green Cities award for the work we're doing. We have one of the largest municipal fleets that's hybrid or alternate fuel vehicles. We actually made the transition to hybrid vehicles early on, previous administrations, but now we're leading the rest of the government sector into electric vehicles. We have a series of 10 free charging stations downtown. So I like to say, if you want to do missionary work, you go where the non-believers are. We are a profligate user of energy, and we may be one of the most air-conditioned cities in the world. HVAC is a huge energy hog.
Right.
If you want to make a difference, focus on how you can bring your heating and cooling costs down. In our case, it'd be the cooling costs. And our working in cutting-edge technology to try to turn the corner on greenhouse gases and to reduce our energy consumption has led us to the Green Office Challenge. We got some grant money, and we have made it available to the private sector to incentivize the transition to cleaner energy uses. But even some things that I didn't know until I got into it, the City of Houston recently converted all of our traffic signals to LED lights from incandescent. Now you think about, there are 2,300 signalized intersections across the City of Houston, and every one of those intersections has those light bulbs, red, yellow, green.
Something's always on.
And don't run the red.
If you and we made the decision, we got a grant and that helped us do it, and we made the decision to convert to LED bulbs, and we were expecting an ROI, I believe, about 7 years. Turns out, though, that the LED lights last more than 7 times as long as the incandescent. So the ROI went down to nothing.
Wow.
Because the savings, not just the energy savings, but the savings in having to replace those light bulbs. And
Man hours, crews.
The crews out there. So we're always looking for opportunities like that. And again, I have a person whose job it is to search out opportunities to make changes. But it's not just Houston. Metro, the Metropolitan Transit Agency, working on our light rail. I'm a proponent of mass transit, and I think they're doing a good job. but they're beginning to convert their vehicles to cleaner burning fuels. They're looking at compressed natural gas and LNG. We just converted our airport fleet, where you're going back and forth to the offsite parking areas at the airport,
Right.
to LNG. So every opportunity where it makes sense financially. We're not just going green to go green. We're going green to save the air
Right.
and to cut costs. We continue to pick up companies in our Green Energy Challenge, which again is a matching grants program where we are able to reimburse companies for a portion of the costs of reducing their greenhouse gases and their overall energy consumption. Something somewhat controversial here in Houston is our new drainage fee for the city of Houston. But we're making an investment in the infrastructure of the city and changing our ordinances to incentivize greener building technologies in terms of drainage, in terms of water retention and detention. We're a flood-prone city because of our flat terrain.
In most seasons.
In most seasons. It's been pretty dry lately. Yeah, we're all hoping for,
Yeah.
Hoping for a
rain
little bit of
right
rain.
now. But we're looking at ways to make green building more affordable to the homeowner or to someone who wants to build here in Houston. We have never been a place where we try to overregulate. We are a fairly open regulatory environment, but we'd rather incentivize and let the market move itself, and with a little nudge now and then, or by showing the way. We want to lead by example, but we don't want to interfere with the private sector moving forward.